Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and furthermore welcome back to yet another exciting figure review. Tonight we're taking a look at this really cool Jurassic World Mighty Biters Ankylosaurus, because of course I had to take a look at an Ankylosaurus figure. It's my favorite dinosaur and this is really cute to me. But pretty simple packaging. It says Jurassic World Mighty Little Biters Ankylosaurus, and then it's got this really cool, what I can only describe as amber colored background, Mattel, ages 4+. You got a few bites out of the packaging here and there. Really cool. Figure is just kind of sitting there out in the open, attached to this little bit of plastic on the front of the card. Back of the box has nothing of note going on, no glamour shots, no nothing, just a bunch of legal stuff, and of course it says Ankylosaurus there in the two different languages. But yeah, pretty cool. So without further ado, I'm going to take a few minutes to get this little guy out of the packaging. Don't go away. There's more figure review to be had. Alright, here is the Mighty Little Biters Ankylosaurus. I'm super happy with this figure. It's super cute. It has this very stylized style. I like how specifically the beak right here and the club have a very rock-like design, very stylized. Just the look of this stylized, cutesy Ankylosaurus is super adorable. It's got like some very spiky armored plating and scoots on the back of the head, on the top of the head. Beak looks nice. All the scales. It's got some brown bottom here with some black speckling. Pretty cool. It's not too bad for a stylized Ankylosaurus figure. Now, this play feature is pretty disturbing. So Ankylosaurus, you know, is a plant-eating dinosaur, very close to the ground, heavily armored, literally called the living tank. When you see what happens when I pull on these horns here,
these are the eyes of a psychopath.
yeah, so when you pull on the horns, it becomes demonic. Like, okay, Ankylosaurus is a plant-eating dinosaur. These are like huge chompers. Huge chompers. This could kill somebody. I mean, not that it really needed help with doing that. It's like built like a beast. It's got a club. It's heavily armored. You know, I don't think Ankylosaurus needed to be carnivorous to protect itself. I mean, look at this. Look at this. That's scary to me. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, carnivorous Ankylosaurus. Not only can this thing not be harmed, now it's got an insatiable bloodlust. Yeah, the mechanism on mine seems to be a little bit broken. It doesn't always fully fix the eye afterwards. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. It does have... I think that's a moving head. Well, it goes down. No articulation. It just has kind of like a weird thing in its head, but it doesn't rotate or anything. It just goes down. That's weird. And then, you know, the even weirder play feature where Ankylosaurus, a peaceful, armored dinosaur that doesn't really want to fight with you but can throw down with you if need be, becomes a carnivorous monster. I don't know, it's cool. I guess we'll go into some comparisons here. Alright, for comparisons, here we have the Rorivor's Ankylosaurus, kind of the same color as this guy. So, pretty cool. Then we have the baby Bumpy Ankylosaurus, and adult Bumpy from the Jurassic Park animated series, Camp Cretaceous on Netflix. And you can see Bumpy as a baby and as a adult. Then we got the Jurassic World Dominion Prologue Ankylosaurus. Jurassic World Chaos Theory McDonald's Happy Meal Ankylosaurus. Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Bumpy figure. Actually, I don't even think this was Camp Cretaceous. I think this was part of the Jurassic World Dominion toy line, and then they just made the Ankylosaurus look like Bumpy. Kinder Surprise Ankylosaurus. Hasbro Jurassic World Blind Bag Ankylosaurus. This is the brown version, as those Hasbro blind bags did have the dinosaurs in various different colors. Then we have the Shellac Ankylosaurus. And finally, the Safari LTD Ankylosaurus. When I said I liked Ankylosaurus and it was my favorite dinosaur, I truly meant it. I think this size comparison segment is proof of that. But yeah, I think this guy is pretty cool. Now, I'm not super crazy about this action feature where the Ankylosaurus basically becomes feral and carnivorous, but I still think it's a cutesy, little stylized Ankylosaurus. And definitely it's fun for the kids, because obviously something like this is definitely aimed at kids. But yeah, it's a nice little stylized Ankylosaurus, and it's got a crazy action feature. I feel like this would be better for a carnivore, a theropod, than a Ankylosaurus. But yeah, it's a nice figure. I don't know what they're doing for Ankylosaurus when it comes to the upcoming Jurassic World Rebirth movie, but if they do release a Ankylosaurus figure in the movie's toy line, then I'm definitely going to be picking that up. That's just a given. Ankylosaurus is my favorite dinosaur, so if they release a figure in the toy line, your boy's going to get it, and he's going to be reviewing it for you guys on the channel. But yeah, this is not bad for a stylized kind of a figure. I feel like this is supposed to be a kind of new version of those Snap Squad figures that came out a few years ago, but like, it doesn't really sit on there very well. Like, it easily comes off. It does not have that Kung Fu grip that those figures have. Like, it does not want to stay on there. But it's a nice little figure. I think it's cool. Ankylosaurus being my favorite dinosaur, this is a definite nice addition to the collection. It's like most of my Ankylosaurus figures being from the Jurassic franchise. This is still quite nice. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Do take care. Have a great night. And I'll see you in the next video. Wow, it actually looks pretty dusty up here. I'm going to have to clean up here.